Mark, in the days before the deadline, you weren't sure what was going to happen, and now you find yourself here a few months later, a world champion. How do you put into words what this journey has been?
I thought, I didn't think much when it happened. Like, I didn't know what to expect. I wanted to help this team accomplish their goal. That to me was my main focus, and being fortunate enough to run into a group that is so unselfish, that it's all about winning, that is so carefree, and accommodate me and help me, help them. Coaching staff did a great job of simplifying things and allow me to be the player that I am, and we got the ring.
You saw your brother win multiple championships in LA, and now you stand here at last a champion. What does this moment mean to you?
The hardest thing for me was to watch him lose the first one. I remember watching him, win to Boston, and I remember watching him losing those ones, and that was super hard for me. That was, but being here, then I realized how much he put into the game, how much it needs to be, done during the season, and I'm exhausted. I'm drained mentally and physically. This is definitely the hardest thing I ever done as far as sports go, because to beat a team like that, even though they had guys out and they sadly lost Clay, they're a championship team. You can tell, like, they have championship pedigree written all over them. They execute offensively, defensively. They never give up. So it's it's super hard.
So how'd you do it? How'd you beat them?
As a team, as a team, we helped one another. We trusted one another, especially through hard times. I thought that we did a great job of staying, next to one another and helping each other. And that's the key. When you hit a hard time and you start pointing fingers and blaming, is a whole lot different than holding on to your brother and helping him get through it.
How did this team come together the way it did in your mind?
By nature, by their nature. They're unselfish. All of us are unselfish. Then we have a guy like this, Freddie, a guy like this that I don't know how he walks, but yeah, he's still walking, but I don't know how he can walk straight. What a beautiful smile, huh?
Mark, we appreciate it. Fred, you got the goggles on, you're drenched in champagne. What do you think you're going to remember most from this night?
Just that, the resilience that it took to get the job done, man. It's been a long year, a lot of ups and downs. It's been a stressful year. I'm just happy that it's over, be able to celebrate, to be able to go out there, make it, take big shots, and just help my team get a win. It's been amazing.
You said yesterday that it takes a courage and a confidence to make the big shots when it matters. You had to hit a bunch of them tonight.
I'm going to walk out.
Mark, thank you. What did it take to drain them? What did it take to pull the trigger and knock them down?
It takes some big nuts, man. Big nuts, a lot of confidence. That comes from the work that I put in, believing in myself when nobody else does, and my teammates believe in me, my coaching staff believe in me, the ball was in my hands, and you got to step up and make shots, and I was able to do that.
Years from now, when your son asks you about the weeks after he was born, what do you think you're going to tell him?
That he just brought an unbelievable, spirit to me. Losing my dad when I was young, to have a son. I had my daughter last year, to have two babies under 2, to becoming a young father, and just trying to show and pay the way forward. I'm sure he'll play basketball someday, so to be able to brag to him that his dad was an NBA champ is something that I'll hold on to for a long time.
Fred, congratulations.
Thank you.